episode 20 of the Culture of Wisdom. But the esteemed honor is for our featured guest,
Sheila, Bryan.
because I now have to say to people who've been told, oh, you shouldn't have any fear, or if you have fear, you're not godly, and all of these things that break people down systematically. Let's correct the myth, please.
Absolutely. That's a very good question. Now, the Bible says, my Bible tells me that fear, there is two types of fear. You have a good fear and you have a negative fear, right? Yes. So the good fear is the fear of the Lord, which is the beginning of wisdom. So when you fear doing anything that is outside of the will of God, which is a healthy fear, then you will be in alignment. You will be more strategic. You'll be intentional with what you do, what you say, what you listen to, what you eat. So your life will be orchestrated divinely, and you will be very mindful. So that fear of just going outside of the will of God, which is fear, right? Fear is fear, but it's visualization, it's interpretation, it's, how do we really process fear internally?
Yes.
That we exteriorly will manifest it. So when you fear God, you fear doing things that are not in the will of God for your life. Then you have the negative fear. Well, now the negative fear just has more to do with not necessarily aligning yourself with any type of what I would call consciousness.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
When you are not fearful or you just don't care, it's not evil. That's the wrong type of fear.
Yes. And it's debilitating.
It's a fear that is evil. You have no consciousness of how you're feeling, no emotions, and now you have crippling, paralyzing emotions. I remember teaching about strategic exits, and I was teaching about the signs of an abuser, and within a few hours someone inboxed me and said, whatever you said on your live, it was all I needed. It was the needed voice and the sound and the message to say enough and pack their bags.
Yes.
So I know that there's a season and a reason. And then when there's a message, God gives us a mission to go on, to set forth in the marketplace our lessons learned, which are valuable to those who are praying for a word.
Absolutely. And to understand, because what you said, strategic exit planning. And we talk about that quite a bit, that most often when a victim at that point in time is deciding to leave, that's the most volatile period.
Absolutely.
That's the most concerning period.
That's right.
So to have a plan of action, but to even reconcile in your mind and heart that it's time to move.
It's time to move.
Ooh, that's a powerful thing.